Hey guys, sorry I didn't do my review of the Avengers yesterday because I was recovering from getting so damn hot because in the theater it was so hot, and I don't want to do a whole review of the Avengers from yesterday because I was so fucking hot. But I gotta say, oh my god, this is the best movie I've ever seen in my fucking life. Ever. This movie is stupendous. It's spectacular. It's fantastic. It is, oh my god, amazing. And I don't want to spoil, I don't want to say the whole story of how it goes, I don't want to say the whole story from beginning to end. I'm just going to say, some of my favorite scenes from this movie. So, well, first of all, people are going to say, well, who's your favorite character? It's an easy question. I like all the characters. I like Black Widow. I like Hawkeye. Excuse me. I like Thor. I like Iron Man. I like the Hulk. I like Captain America. Everybody. I like Nick Fury, Loki. Everyone did a spectacular job. And to be honest though, I thought Mark Ruffalo, that plays Bruce Banner, I thought he was going to do, not like how Edward Norton does, because I think Edward Norton did a better Bruce Banner, but Mark Ruffalo didn't do that bad. I think he did a pretty okay Bruce. Since, Edward Norton and Mark Ruffalo are friends, close friends, so he said that, I like to take it from my friend to do the role, so. Alright. Excuse me, I gotta get a drink of Coca-Cola. I mean, spectacular movie. The effects, spectacular. I can't stop. If I keep saying spectacular, I'm gonna go nuts. The effects were spot on, great. I mean, it's just great. I mean, it's not. It doesn't look fake. It looks good. And all right, well. The effects is great. The acting is great. The story is freaking awesome. Well, not awesome. It's fantastic, and the action is awesome. I mean awesome. Alright, so my favorite scenes. Okay, there's a lot of favorite scenes I got, so I'll just say my favorite scenes, from what I can remember. Okay, so my favorite scene. Okay, not my number one. My favorite scene is when somewhere in New York. Yeah, New York. No, Manhattan. Well, it's in New York, but I'm trying to think of the city, so it's Manhattan. And then here comes Bruce Banner, riding his motorcycle. And here comes that huge serpentine snake-like ship that's coming by. And he comes in, and he, well, this is funny. Iron Man, or Tony, comes in. He's like, I'm bringing the party to you guys. And they look up, and here comes that huge fucking thing swirling around. And Black Widow's like, how's this a party? It was funny, but that's not why it's my favorite part. Alright, so it comes towards Bruce. He's walking up to it. I think you need to get angry. Captain America says, well, I think you need to get angry. It's coming towards you. He's like, don't worry. You know what my secret is? I'm always angry. And immediately, he just hulks out. He didn't get angry, like, and then, no, he just randomly hulks out. And you know what the awesome thing is? He hulks out, and you know what he does to it? He punches it. One punch takes down the whole fucking ship. That's just... It's fucking amazing. Just one punch stops the ship. You see it. He punches it. It stops. It starts moving around and it falls down. Amazing. Just one punch. Alright, that's a cool part. My other favorite scene is when he first hulks out, because Loki is mind-wiping Hawkeye and all that, and all shit goes down the ship. And when he hulks out and then he's fighting Thor, And by the way, I think it's a terrific and spectacular nod from the Incredible Hulk Returns. If you guys know what I'm talking about, the Incredible Hulk Returns, the TV movie that Bill Bixby directed and starred in it and produced. Well, you remember in the movie, you know, we first see Thor, and then David Banner hulks out, and then fights Thor for a bit, and then somewhere in the end, they team up and they stop the bad guys. Well, in this one, they fight. It's just like, you know, Incredible Hulk Returns. They fight each other, and at the end, they fight together. That's a terrific nod. I mean, Bill Bixby would be happy. You know, how it's a terrific nod to the Incredible Hulk Returns TV movie special, whatever. So, okay, they're fighting, you know. And then my favorite part is where the Hulk, he sees the hammer. The Mjolnir, I don't know how it's pronounced, Thor's hammer. Hulk sees it, you know what he does? He tries picking it up. He's like, okay, we'll pick it up. No, he can't pick the fucking hammer. He's like, and then Thor comes in, punches him in the face, and then Thor catches it. Well, he grabs it and hits him. The first time, he puts his hand out like this, and then here comes the hammer. And you know what he does? He fucking smacks the Hulk with it right in the fucking, like, up there. Like, he's like, whoo, and then like that, and then pooh, and I'm like, wouldn't that break your fucking face? Not to the Incredible Hulk? It's just funny, and then he punches him, you know, punches that and all that. Alright. I'm trying to breathe here. It's this movie's fucking awesome. I can barely talk. So, you hear birds outside. They're excited too. So, other favorite scenes when they're fighting and the aliens come down. They start shooting their cruiser ships, and the Hulk and Thor are on top of this huge another one of those big scaly ships, the whale ships, I guess. And they're fighting, you know, that down. They crash into a building. Here comes the Hulk and Thor. They just walk in there, they're like exhausted for a little bit. And immediately, the Hulk just, you know, he just does this. Boom! He just punches Thor. I'm guessing I don't know, it's probably like payback, you know, because the last time they confront with each other is because he hit the Hulk. So he's returning the favor. He's like, boom! Like that. Everyone was laughing in the theater. I mean, oh man. Alright, my next favorite part. Alright. The other part is when, before the action happened, it's when Loki goes into the Stark Tower, and here comes Tony, you know, walking in all cool and shit. He's like, you should have put your suit on. He's like, I know. Want a drink? No, seriously, want a drink? And then he's like, oh, we're gonna defeat you. And he's like, I have an army. And then Tony's like, we have a Hulk. And then there's a part where I forgot what he says. He tries to mind control with his staff, and he's like, he's like, ting, ting. It's not what he says. Usually it works. He's like, well, not for me. I'm special, or something like that. And that was really funny. And all right, I want to say my last favorite scene, okay? And then, all right, my last favorite scene is when during the fighting, you know, and somewhere in the movie, at the end of the movie, is where one of them hits Loki. I forgot who hits Loki, and here comes Black Widow. She comes in, she sees Loki, and the Hulk just immediately jumps up from the fucking building, crashes into Loki into the damn tower, the Stark Tower. And he's like, listen to me, you foul beast. Or no, he said, dull creature. I am a god, and you are just a creature. I will not be bullied, and I will not be bullied. And he gets interrupted by the Hulk. And you know what he does? You know what? You know everyone knows this part. You want to know what he does? He grabs Loki with his legs. He starts smacking him in the fucking floor like this. Boom, ping, boom, ping. Fucking amazing. I'm not even kidding. It's fucking awesome. It's funny. You know, he just grabs his legs, with one hand, and he goes like this, bam, 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 and then lastly he just like this, and Loki's like this, and then the Hulk said something. I couldn't hear what he said because two people right behind me were laughing their asses off. He said something. He said something God or something. It's so fucking funny. Everyone, when we saw that in the theater, everyone was laughing their asses off, and they were applauding. We were applauding. You know, it's like, shut the fuck up. It's like you're facing a huge, gigantic creature. What are you gonna do? Talk it to death? Should you see this movie? Hell yes. You should see this movie. I'm serious. Spend the money. I mean, if you have a ticket for it, or not, well, basic for IMAX or whatever, and you want to see a fantastic superhero movie, this is the one for you. See this movie. Spend the money. Get popcorn. Get a huge, gigantic popcorn. Get a huge soda. Get candies. Get chocolate. Bring whatever it is to get you hyped up for the movie, because this is an awesome movie. And it's certainly going to top off my top 10 best 2012 movies on my list. This is by far the number one spectacular and best movie of 2012. 12. Sorry. So, that's it, guys. So, thank you for watching my review of it, and just go see it, guys. It is spectacular. Now I just gotta figure out a way so I can download it on my laptop so I can watch it again. So, that's all I gotta say. So, that's my review. And that's it. So, thank you for watching, and until next time, guys, I will catch you later.
And I'm a huge fan of the way you lose control and turn into an enormous green rage monster.
Thanks.